A busy week of earnings, Amazon and Hasbro get hammered, and Tesla blows past expectations. This is the Silver Report's weekly review, where we take a look at all of the headlines that move the markets during the week. On Monday, the markets closed up ahead of a busy earnings week. The Dow closed up 57 points, the S&P closed up 20 points, and the Nasdaq closed up 73 points. Halliburton and TD Ameritrade kicked off the earnings week. Halliburton reported an EPS of 34 cents, which was in line with analyst estimates, but missed on revenue by $270 million. TD Ameritrade reported an EPS beat by 8 cents and a revenue beat by $90 million. On Tuesday, the markets digested a lot and was pulled down by disappointing earnings reports. The Dow closed down 39 points, the S&P closed down 10 points, and the Nasdaq was down 58 points. In news that moved the markets, UK lawmakers endorsed PM Johnson's Brexit deal but voted against approving the legislation within the following 3 days. Nike announced CEO Mark Parker will be stepping down in January 2020. Former CEO and Nike board member John Donohue will take over as CEO. Boeing fired Kevin McAllister, the head of the 737 MAX unit. He was replaced by Boeing exec Stan Deal. In more sneaker news, Under Armour founder Kevin Plank plans to step down as CEO. He'll be replaced by COO Patrick Frisk. In earnings news, Snap beat EPS estimates by a penny and revenue estimates by $10.2 million. McDonald's missed EPS estimates by 10 cents and revenue estimates by $40 million. Lockheed Martin reported an EPS beat by 39 cents and a revenue beat by $300 million. Proctor & Gamble reported a revenue beat by $370 million and EPS beat by 13 cents. iRobot beat EPS estimates by 85 cents and revenue estimates by $30 million. JetBlue beat EPS estimates by 59 cents and revenue of $2 billion was in line with analyst estimates. UPS beat EPS estimates by a penny but missed on revenue by $30 million. Skechers beat EPS estimates by 2 cents and revenue estimates by $10 million. Texas Instruments missed on the top and bottom line by $50 million and 4 cents respectively. United Technologies beat EPS estimates by 18 cents and revenue estimates by $190 million. Hasbro missed EPS estimates by 36 cents and revenue estimates by $130 million. And Harley-Davidson beat EPS estimates by 3 cents and revenue estimates by $30 million. On Wednesday, the markets bounced back from Tuesday's losses. The Dow closed up 45 points, the Nasdaq closed up 15 points, and the S&P closed up 8 points. There was news that President Trump would lift sanctions placed on Turkey after an agreement on a permanent ceasefire in Syria. In earnings news, Tesla shocked investors by reporting an EPS beat by $2.14, but the company missed on revenue by $180 million. The stock jumped 20% in after-hours trading. Chipotle reported an EPS beat by 60 cents and a revenue beat by $20 million. Microsoft beat revenue estimates by $860 million and EPS by 14 cents. Ford reported an EPS beat by 8 cents and a revenue beat by $50 million. Boeing missed EPS targets by 67 cents and revenue of $19 billion was in line with analyst estimates. PayPal beat EPS estimates by a penny and revenue estimates by $30 million. The stock jumped 7% in after-hours trading. Caterpillar reported an EPS miss by 24 cents and a revenue miss by $730 million. And eBay beat EPS estimates by 3 cents and revenue of $2.6 billion was in line with analyst estimates. On Thursday, the markets closed mixed. The Dow closed down 28 points, the S&P closed up 5 points, and the Nasdaq closed up 66 points. The market fell on the U.S. Census Bureau report that durable goods orders fell 1.1% in September. The Dow also fell under the weight of 3M's earnings. The company reported an EPS beat by 8 cents but a revenue miss of $212 million. Amazon also reported on Thursday missing EPS estimates by 32 cents but beating revenue by $1.2 billion, causing the stock to drop 7% in after-hours trading. Twitter missed on EPS by 3 cents and missed on revenue by $51 million. Intel beat top and bottom line estimates by $1.1 billion and 18 cents respectively. Visa reported an EPS beat by 4 cents and a revenue beat by $60 million. Southwest Airlines reported an EPS beat by 15 cents but missed on revenue estimates by $10 million. American Express beat EPS estimates by 2 cents but missed on revenue by $20 million. Valero Energy beat EPS estimates by 14 cents and revenue estimates by $1.3 billion. And Northrop Grumman reported an EPS beat by 70 cents but missed on revenue by $80 million. On Friday, markets were up on news from the president that a preliminary trade agreement with China is progressing. The Dow closed up 152 points, the S&P closed up 12 points, and the Nasdaq closed up 57 points. Overall, all three markets did close up on the week. In other news, the Associated Press reported that the U.S. hit $984 billion in debt, marking a 7-year high. In earnings news, Verizon reported an EPS beat by a penny and revenue beat by $160 million. Phillips 66 reported an EPS beat by 49 cents but missed on revenue by $650 million. Anheuser-Busch reported an earnings per share that was in line with analyst estimates but missed on revenue by $580 million. And VF Corp missed on EPS by 4 cents and missed on revenue by $30 million. In crypto news, Bitcoin had a tough week, falling well below the $8,000 support level, after slightly hovering below that level last week. But a strong Friday rally pushed it back over 8,500. Bitcoin was trading at $8,541.16 at the time of this recording. Ethereum also experienced a Friday rally off of the $150 level of support and was trading at $179.35. Litecoin also saw a Friday rally and was trading at $56.43, and Ripple closed out our week at 29 cents. Crude oil closed the week out at $56.61 per barrel, up 5% from last week Friday's close. A big winner for the week was Arvina, ARVN, which saw a 38% increase following 4 straight down weeks. A big loser for the week was Hasbro, which dropped 21% off its earnings release. If you're in need of fresh investment ideas, check out our latest quarterly newsletter, The Silver Report, serious investment ideas for experienced investors looking for something different and new investors who want to get their feet wet. You can find it at SevilleReport.com. Also, a link to sign up to our weekend article in Focus is in the description below, and any headlines you want to read more about. The link to the full story is also in the description below. Thanks again for checking out the Silver Report's market review. This channel is dedicated to anyone who wants to start investing but doesn't know how or where to start. If you have any questions, ask in the comments section, like and subscribe, and may your next investment be your best investment. See you next week.